Hi guys, welcome to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe, and I'm Ron. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button? We all survived the big eclipse from yesterday, and I don't know if you watched it outside, but I watched it from the TV. I didn't feel like going out. I didn't have a pair of protective glasses, and I could have gotten a pair. I had a pair Friday if I had wanted it, and I decided to stay home. Well, today is April 9th, and I'm at the Burbank Hospital over here in our city. They're waiting for my wife there to finish up an appointment this morning. Hopefully, if she doesn't need a infusion shot, then she's good to go for the one a month instead of every other week. But be that as it may, it is what it is. And so today I got a job interview at 3 o'clock. So wish me luck there. It would be driving one of those smart buses there, and it pays pretty well, and it's 40 hours a week, which I could really use the money right now because everything is running too tight to the budget right now, and I don't have enough money anymore to pay anything anymore because of the food prices and everything. So yeah, that's going to be a better option for me because at least I'd be driving, and I wouldn't be it'd be days. And the other thing about that is it'd be a 40-hour check coming in instead of the one a month check I get with Donna and me, and then broke by the middle part of the month. And so these are some of the things that we deal with being on retirement. And I'm 67 years old, and we have to go back to work, because of the economy right now. I mean, I don't know what they told you Social Security retirement there would be enough for you to survive on when you reach our age, but you can't, you know. So I'm not sure if I posted a recipe for today at noontime for episode 9. So if there's none there, there's none there. I know I got one scheduled out for tomorrow, and I got to start making some more Chapel recipes on the Chapel for Life recipe, but it's going really good. I just wanted to say thank you to all the new subscribers that just recently came into the channel. Um, yeah, I got 1341 now, maybe 42. So this morning I go to sign into my computer this morning on the Google Chrome. Wouldn't let me sign. It would open up the browser, but it wouldn't expand it onto the desktop. And then I ended up having to use Firefox because Firefox matches up with Google Chrome and all the stuff that I visit to. So it's still not letting me open it up, and it was giving me really fits this morning. I don't know if you guys have gals ever had that problem. My friend Valerie was telling me to clear your cache and clean up your browser that way, and then it should work. But I can't even get into it won't let me expand to do that. So I don't know what's going to happen now. So I'm just going to let it go for another day or two, or later on this afternoon, maybe you'll let me get in. And if I could get in, I'll clear out the cache. It's just basically you go into the three little dots on your right hand screen, and you go you pull down the menu, and it go into the history, and it gives you a thing to clear it out. And I probably have about 3,000 to 4,000 sites that I go to on a daily basis. But the problem with that is you got to remember what your passwords are to get into all that because it'll clear out your passwords too. So that's the only bad thing about that. But I'm having a good day. I'm having a good week. Hey, one chuck up one for Ron. This is the first time this morning I was actually able to put my own stocking on my left foot and tie my own shoe this morning with my wife's assistance this morning. I feel really good about that because I hadn't been able to do that since I had my surgery or way before that. I can't even remember the last time I was able to put it on myself. So that's finally over the hump. I'm walking now without any pain anymore. I feel really good about it. Now, today it's about 65 degrees right now in the morning. It's very warm out this morning. So we're going to have hot dogs today. And I got to get Dawn to get some hot dog rolls, and I'll have it in my plane. And then this morning, I want to stop and get an application for the one of the apartment complexes here in our city. So I'm going to put my name down for maybe like late in the fall, or early, first part of the towards the end of this year, anyways. But I'm not in a position to move right now, but I will be if I get this job. I will be by the end of the year. But it's going to take a while for me to get used to driving a big van like that, and you pick up people and drop people off. It's kind of like a taxi cab driver. It's the same thing basically, but you got a lot more responsibility. But the only difference is between that and driving a taxi cab. The taxi cab driver that I was going to get before, they wanted me to use my own car. They don't pay you an hourly wage. They pay you a percentage of whatever your drive is, and plus your tips, which really doesn't amount to hardly anything. So, for me to do that, I backed up on it, and I goes, no, I don't need that. So, and plus I would have had to get up at really early in the morning, like at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and it goes, no, I don't think so. But and then of course I had the job at Hannaford's, but he said he's not hiring. So I go down to the other Hannaford's and check the same thing, and she said, yeah, we're not hiring right now because we got a hiring freeze. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I know some places, especially retail, that a lot of them are not hiring right now, which is fine because this would be a benefit for me. So just kind of wish me luck and keep me in your prayers and all that stuff. I know we got game night tonight. For those of you who follow Anne Marie today, and yeah, so I didn't go outside during the eclipse. I just stayed home and watched it on TV. My sister sent me a nice photograph, and everybody's been sending me photos. Uh, would I do? I wish I would have. Yeah, but I really didn't really care about it too much this year. My spiritual guide was telling me, Ron, I want you to just stay in the house, watch it, and just from your covering of your living room. In my case, my back room. My wife was on the computer at the time. We did notice the sky getting a little bit dark, but it didn't go totally dark like it did in some areas. And but if you were outside, the temperature did change to like a nighttime setting. And then of course that only lasted about 8 minutes, and then they were all down Shoreland Farms here in our city. They're watching it, and one of my friends, they went up to New Hampshire to watch it, and then they couldn't get down that way because of the traffic, so they pulled over to a field, and the guy let him watch it from his field, and they were assisting him a little bit in watching it, So, but it's pretty cool when people can get together like that. It just kind of like help other people out. So, you know, talk about road rage, right? It's a good thing I got a mild temperature because this morning I'm driving to Fitchburg this morning. I go around the rotary to come up here at the hospital. Two of us come at the rotary at the same time, so I stopped dead in my tracks to let him go. Because when you're coming up to an intersection like that at the same time, sometimes you don't know who's going to let who go first. So technically, I had the right of way, but I let him go first. The car behind me tooted the horn like something fierce this morning, and I says, "What the heck?" I says, "Are you in that much in a rush in a hurry to go nowhere?" I says, "People, you need to just slow down your damn stinking jets and just, give it a break. Geez, people in a hurry these days to go nowhere. You guys ever find that out sometimes when you're driving? It makes you point sometimes you don't even want to get on the road anymore. At least if I'm driving the van, it'll be under their insurance and not mine. But I goes, oh my gosh, these people are freaking idiots, and they just, they piss me off big time. But, I just wanted to come on with a quick announced pop-up live. But we did really well last week, by the way. We lost 8 pounds. We're continuing to do carnivore this week and keto. I did buy some keto supplies this week, by the way. I got 2 bags of almond flour, and I got some sweetener, some low carb sweetener, and I got some brown sugar sweetener. And I bought some Chalk Zero, and I bought some coconut flour. I sent out for some on Amazon that comes in today, so now I can start making some more stuff again. But I was all out of that stuff because I'm running out of money this month, and all that money is taking up the extra money we had for this month. So I got to get this job, guys. I just, if nothing happens for me there, I'll go to the unemployment office to see if they'll job place me, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day, guys. And if I create. Oh, okay. Oh, good morning. I'll stay in for a couple more minutes. Hi, I'm just trying to see who's in the backyard trucker. Hi, and creative beauty butterfly. How you doing this morning? Yeah, so I'm just here at the Fitchburg health, not health line, but the Burbank Hospital. Yeah, my wife goes in every other Monday for a infusion shot for her blood, and if that doesn't take, she's gonna have to go on chemotherapy for kidney dialysis. I guess I don't even know if I'd have to do some more research on it, but so far so good. Last time I was there with her, she didn't need a shot, and if she don't need a shot today, then she's good to go once a month. Otherwise, it's back to 2 times a week. So, and she's been in there for quite a while, so I'm assuming that she's going to need a shot today. But yeah, it's going good. I got a job interview this afternoon. I got to finish filling out some paperwork. The Mott Service, which is a local service company that's kind of like It's a big bus, but not the 18-wheeler type bus. It's one size smaller, and you don't need a special license for that. So, which I'm happy about. They're looking for drivers, and I go in there last week. I filled out the information they needed and everything. And she called me up the other day. She said, "Can you come in Tuesday so we can finish the process?" And hopefully, maybe I'll get start this week or start next week. But they're gonna have to run a Corey check and all that stuff there, which I get that, and I can pass all that stuff with no problem. But but that might take a little time. I tried to do a live video yesterday morning, and I kept hacking up, and I've been dealing with a cold. So I took some some more of that NyQuil last night, and my right throat was like wicked sore. This morning when I got up, and I was really, really tired this morning, cranky. I go to sign into Google Chrome. Google Chrome would not open up a widescreen on the computer. You could see it at the bottom, but it wouldn't open up. And then my friend Valerie was telling me, Ron, you need to go in there and clean out your cache or your history. And that ended up working for her, but it won't let me even do that right now. So I'm going to see if I mess around with it later this afternoon. So I ended up using Firefox, and I do have Internet Explorer for my other browser choice. And these are some of the things I have. But I was able to log into all my accounts anyway. But yeah, it just everything's running too close to the month or everything. I don't. I don't know what people do. What if you got 3 or 4 kids there, and one of your spouses is working and the other one's not? I feel bad for these families. I mean, it's like, oh my God, can you imagine? I couldn't imagine having 3 or 4 kids. I mean, I did. Yeah, we stopped at the grocery store like 4 times this past week because I've been finding now that if I just go get a little bit of time each time, even though it adds up to about 3 or 400 at the end of the month, I could stretch my money out a lot more than that, but what's killing me is the damn stinking cable bill. The cable bill is almost as much as my car. That's ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to talk to the wifey pool if I don't get this job about cutting down on the cable bill. But maybe just keeping the internet open and browse my stream through that way. And then my phone payment on my mobile phone is not bad. That's $60 a month, but I was managed to pay off that account. Now they keep sending me stuff to get another phone. I don't want to get another phone. If I get another phone now when I don't need to be, yeah, would I like another phone? Yeah, I would like another phone. Only for the simple reason is, yeah, great to have a new phone, but you're gonna pay what, another $150 a month there for something that you got it already paid and it's mine, and there's nothing wrong with my phone. I goes, no, I'll just keep the one that I have for now, and that's what I got doing. So today on Ron's Keto Cafe, I'm going to be doing some regular, just hot dogs in the air fryer. I don't think I got a Shapple's recipe at noontime today. And what else I'm going to do? Oh, I'm going to make a pizza. I'm going to make a flat, what they call that? A flat uh, bread pizza crust. It's going to be like when almond flour. I made that several times before. I really like that recipe. And I'll do that for later on. I might even go live later on this afternoon to do that. But it all depends because we get the Red Sox game home opener today. I got my appointment at 3 o'clock, and I might even go for a late afternoon walk because it's so beautiful out today. And they say all next week you get really good great days like this. So if I'm not working, I'm gonna definitely go walking because I saw Cindy's forecast this morning. She says supposed to hit 70 degrees a couple of days next week, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm here watching right now, and it's much harder now. Only I have one person at homestead working. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. And my sister's, she's a couple of years older than me. She just went back to work. She says, Ron, I'm living in a high rise, and they go 10% according to her disability check or her retirement check. Let's put it that way. And she had to go back to work because she can't afford it. The food prices are killing everybody. Are you real? Let's not get politics depending on how you felt before about the last person. But are you better off now than you was 4 years ago? If you're a voter, you better think about that when you go vote. That's what I got. That's what I tell people. That's the way I always look at it. Every time I used to vote, am I better off now than I was 4 years ago? Yeah, right. You tell me another one. And then I heard him say on Stephen Gardner's YouTube channel, he's got over like 2 million subscribers. I posted a video the other day, and I was watching it, and he said that according to the current occupant, said our cost of living rates only went up 9%, and everybody's saying no, that's not right. Our cost of living rates went up to 45%. And the reason why they didn't give us any more than 3.5% Social Security increase is because they wanted to lie about it, so they didn't have to readjust the cola because they just gave us an 8 point something percent last year. So in this past year, and so this current year, we only got 3.5%. For me and daughter, it only wound up being about $40 each. And guess what? My rent took it, so I'm not any better off. So this is why I told Donna, they just took my wife's Social Security payment from the increase. They increased the rent. So now when I got a reevaluation for mine, it's going to go up even more. And if they find out about this job, it's going to go up even more. So I can't win where I'm living, because where I live, they do not want you to get ahead. They don't want you to have stocks. They don't want you to own gold or any of that stuff there. So I told Donna, look, it's time to get out of there, break our ties with this place, and get the F out of there. So like it's again, Donna and I are going to be looking for an apartment. I got a couple of ideas where we're going to be going, but again, I don't want to move anyways until later on in the year, possibly late in the fall. But that's what we got going on today. We're going to go walking, and I'm going to put up some photographs of my walk this week. And guys, let you go. Thank you for coming along. And this is really no notice. I just kind of wanted to vent off this morning because now I feel better. I always feel better when I vent off. I 4 cups of coffee with me this morning there, and I'm still not woken up yet. I took some of that nighttime medication last night, and it's knocked me out. But I don't like taking that. I told Don I'm not taking that stuff no more because it makes me too groggy and too grouchy in the morning. Ay, ay, ay. But anyways, you guys have an amazing day. We'll talk to you guys tonight when Anne-Marie does her game night tonight. No, actually, that's tomorrow night. Sorry about that. Wednesday night. I get confused. But yeah, we'll be looking for some more videos that I'll be posting from time to time. And I did do an air fryer recipe yesterday. I made meatloaf burgers. Sorry. Came out really good, but I got the video almost edited. I just got to drop in a voiceover, and I'll put that up later. But I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Don't forget to give me a like on the way out. Have a great day, guys. Bye.